The Rutland State Prison was built in 1903 to house minor offenders such as drunkards and the like, and contained a fully functioning co-op farm to keep them busy and productive. In addition to the prison-bound potatoes, the farm, which operated 150 acres of a 914-acre site, also cultivated chickens and dairy cows, producing enough milk to sell to the nearby town of Worcester. In addition to the farm facilities, the prison facility contains cell blocks, staff housing, and a water tower. In 1907, a tuberculosis hospital was added to the complex to treat the patients. Due to the fact that the prison grounds were built on a drainage area for a local water supply, the whole place was abandoned in 1934, left to crumble in the woods. We've been here twice already. There's like a huge cave that I think used to just be like beds and stuff where people actually slept. Then there's like solitary confinement cells that are now run down and covered in graffiti that we went to. And then there's also the tunnel, where the first year we ran out screaming because something happened.
Well, do we want to look into that thing?
What? What was it?
I think it was a rat.
Guys, it's taking
Jesus, take the wheel.
Can you drive a little faster? Thank you. Prison camp, prison camp, prison camp, prison camp. I stopped. Oh! Okay. Oh, there's a fork in the road.
Oh no,
Son of a-
It's the. I thought it was left. It's to the. No, wait. No, it's.
Oh,
I'm sure it's that way.
There it is, I see it!
Oh! To the right, my ass.
Shut your mouth, Nick Castro.
Yay! And the field is still
Look at that.
really
It's
high.
just a dark abyss in there.
I'm ready.
Just like my first marriage. So we made it to Rutland. This is the site of an abandoned prison camp. This held petty thieves and other types of prisoners in the early 20th century. However, when a tuberculosis outbreak started to kill many of the prisoners and the staff here, it was eventually abandoned in the 1930s. The ruins are still up in the forest here in Massachusetts. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of graffiti. This tunnel is up. There's another tunnel in the forest for solitary confinement. And on the other side of the field, just over there, is a set of solitary confinement cells. This is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in New England, if not the whole country. It's good to be back.
They got rid of the mattress springs.
Damn. That stinks.
Maybe there's a hole in the wall.
Dude, what is that?
The child and the adult, that was not there anymore. Dunkin' Donuts, cops.
Angela keeps taking pictures of me.
Did we want to do an EBT again? Because did you get something last year?
I don't think it was in here.
I remember last year I felt something touch my butt.
Oh, that's what I forgot.
Say what I thought.
No, that was him, his backpack was touched.
Oh.
Last year I actually felt somebody like, well, not to touch your butt, but I meant somebody go like that.
I love all the eerie messages.
I know. At the same time, it's like sad, like, do you think it's okay to like do this?
I hope these give off a decent amount of light.
For what? Weed?
Huh?
Weed? Found weed?
No, these tea lights for the lantern.
Oh, I thought I stepped on the. Whoo! Got scared.
Oh, hey,
No, I thought I saw the ones in my shoe, but I got scared. Is something pop up? Oh shit. Brennan, do you care how many photos I take?
Nope. It's a 64-page chart, so you
You okay?
have plenty of space in
Yeah, I'm
there.
fine. I'm
Mine isn't dead. Oh.
It's up on the D-pad.
There's a phone number.
Call it.
Actually. Can you turn your flashlight off by chance? Alright.
What does it even say?
So if you want to change the flash, it's up.
Oh, we found a jacket.
What does it say on there?
Yes. Hello, hi.
Sorry.
Training. Oh. It just ripped in my hand, that's fine.
That's not creepy at all.
I'm still have to get rid of the mattress springs.
Yeah, I am too. Maybe someone brought it home.
Alright, yeah. I haven't been up this way before. They're probably gonna wonder where we're at.
They'll be okay.
I don't know. I don't think they'll make it.
Oh, there's a trail to the field too.
Oh yeah. That's the trail we went to get to the tunnel, right? So right now, inside a block of solitary confinement cells, not too far from the tunnel we were just at. As you can see, cells are very small, littered with graffiti and trash. This is supposed to be a popular spot for homeless people to frequent. But, see, the roof's all caved in. We were here, when we were here 2 years ago, one of our members, Emma, said she was feeling really uncomfortable inside of this particular structure. So we've been taking this very seriously. Let's see what we can get. There's Brendan.
Taking a bunch of pictures, trying to get stuff.
Yeah?
I think we should do an EVP at some point in here.
Let's check out the rest of the place first.
Alright, maybe we'll... I lost my
Hello.
Yeah. Well, there's a path to the tunnel right there.
Where's my hands in the...
So basically last year what happened was Gabby and I were in this room and we were doing an EVP. And we set the phone down. There was a lot less rocks here, so it was actually a little bit flatter. And I set my phone down. And we just started asking questions. We couldn't really hear you guys who were on the opposite side. But we just started asking random questions, and then when we looked at it later, or listened to it later, all we heard was like a voice that was like right near the microphone that was obviously not us, going, like doing like a little whisper. And we're like, okay. We didn't really feel much, like we just heard the usual crunching, but that was probably just our feet. But then we heard footprints coming out from there. We're like, no, it's Zach and Brendan. No, but you guys were still on that side. And then I swear I heard a door that was to my car, which is literally right over there, open or close. And then when we went to go out and investigate, you guys came over and asked, were you guys walking over here? And we said, no, we weren't here the entire time. And that's when I think you heard like the humming later on, or like right when we went to go investigate out there.
Supposedly this is supposed to be one of the more haunted structures. Yeah, naturally so. You can see right here, it actually looks like a fairly decent spot to try to climb.
This area might be better to be in daytime.
Hey guys, come here!
Could be the same way either way. Because there's nothing to really put your foot on
Well-
unless you got decent upper arm strength.
Well, he's not going to go up all the way. It's not stable.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's the thing, is like the area around these holes doesn't look that good, but like the middle sections are okay. So
It's just like climbing a ladder, you just gotta go down, find footing. So, you recording, Angela?
Yep. Please be careful.
Yeah. How do you want to do this? One person at a time, I think.
well, I'm here to help you get up.
Right.
Well, it's not like he's going to get up all the way.
Well, I just want to see what I can do on my end first. I'm not going to climb all the way up there because I value my life a little bit. Those would be some cool shots right up there.
Boom. Video's going.
Video's going. All right, you want to?
Yeah, I'll hold the camera.
You want to get some video close up? All right.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Are you recording?
All right. Seems like we're recording.
Well,
Let me just press the button.
Yeah. This right here seems fairly stable.
Okay, now we're recording.
Yeah. There's even graffiti up here, up on the what you would call the roof, I guess. But the problem is there really isn't much way to get up here. I don't know how others got up here.
It's called You Don't.
You have to have 2 people.
Oh my
hold on.
god.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. I was just lifting myself up. Don't worry.
You want to do it. You know that.
I wish I could, but I just can't.
Alright.
I mean,
Water dripping down?
Take that.
unless somebody would like to help out.
Yep, I can do that.
All right. You got me?
Yep.
Brendan, if you die, I'm taking your car keys.
That's fine. You can take
Oh
the
my
car.
gosh.
My title is in my drawer in my room.
Well, that's a...
All right, I'm gonna stay right here just because if anything
Yeah,
happens.
I want to recommend
I'm
going.
not gonna. Okay.
You can take the camera and do pan shots or whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay. You got this, Angela?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Camera?
right now we're up here at the top of the solitary confinement cells in Rutland.
Oh, hold on.
We haven't. Oh, sorry. I'll start over.
There you go.
Okay. What am I gonna do with this?
I don't know, just talk like you were.
Okay.
Take some pan shots.
Take some pan shots.
Yeah. You know, the salt sauce fans.
Yeah. All right. So right now I'm currently sitting on the roof of the solitary confinement cells in Rutland. Don't know how it looks on the video, but the building's very, very small. There's about 8 chambers, roughly 8 chambers. As you can see, the roof is caved in. Brendan boosted me up here so I could get some shots. We have a camera up here right now. It's actually a very interesting view. We have not been up here before. It's actually really cool to be up here. There's graffiti all over the place. Probably more so than in the actual tunnel that we were just in. But we're going to check this out for a little bit, and then we're going to head into the forest and go into the actual tunnel where a lot of the paranormal activity takes place.
I think I'm going to have my EVP rolling the entire time we're in there, too.
Yeah, that would make sense. Last year at this time, in 2017, Brendan and I were in this cell. Now, we just saw a video of Angela talking about her experiences. We were in the cell on the other side of this little building. So Brendan and I were in here doing an EVP, and we picked up a very strange whisper on our audio recording device. Nobody was talking, there was no wind, no animals, no anything like that. But of course we didn't know that until after. Outside, I heard humming. Not an owl, not any kind of animal. It sounded as though somebody was humming, like a tune, which is, as most of us know, what prisoners would do while they were working. On top of that, I also heard footsteps. And these were not animal footsteps, I'm very familiar with those. This sounded like boots crunching leaves and twigs, coming closer and closer and closer, until it sounded like they were right outside of the cell. Of course, we go out to investigate. Nobody was there. And then we talked to Angela and Gabby, who was with us last year. They said they heard the same exact thing and thought it was us. So it was definitely very, very strange. And while we do try to use logic when figuring out the source of these strange happenings, we really can't come up with anything other than the fact that it was possibly paranormal. This is the one that we came in the first year that made me really uncomfortable. A lot of garbage. This one always gives me creeps. I think it's because every other cell is like caved in,
And this one's like super dark.
just has like a really small.
It's cool that this one is so much faster.
Oh yeah, this one seems to be more well preserved than the others. Of course, that's by chance. Oh look at that! All my friends are dead.
How nice.
That's really creepy. So Angela, Emily, how do you two feel about going to the tunnel after 2 years?
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, we just have to follow the trail, follow the holes in the ground, because this tunnel
might be covered up.
maybe. This is one of the holes that goes down into the tunnel.
Ew.
All right,
So we have to
so
go all the way down here.
Brendan and I will go in first to make sure it's clear.
Emily!
A local.
All right, so what you're looking at right now, this is the tunnel that we went in 2 years ago.
This is by
It was
far the top
used
being in here.
supposedly for solitary confinement. Here's a quick survival tip for if you do something like this and you have a flashlight. You hold the light up like this, and if you hold like this, you can use it as a weapon. That's a trick I was
Well, not to
taught.
mention, if you hold it up like that.
Go in the tunnel.
Okay.
Are you sure
Okay.
you want to bring the tripod in there?
Yeah.
Okay. going in. Well,
There we go.
you want to get the sage out once we get back to the car?
I'm not freaked out yet.
Actually, you know what?
I want to get in one of those little circle things.
All right.
You sure? All right.
This is gonna be a great shot.
My fucking boots.
If we hear noise.
I'm going to have the EVP going as well.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, look, there's caution tape.
Well, yeah, because this place is freaking dangerous. All right.
So, right now, we are inside of the tunnel that we were in last year. There's a room at the end. Guys, be quiet in case there's anyone in here. Not that bad.
Don't go in.
What do you think is in there?
Your mom.
Can I see?
For this tunnel, it might have just been an air vent.
Yeah.
If it goes out, I'm running.
So,
That's
That hole.
Because I'm pretty sure that's an air vent.
down
Yeah.
the
Just smell
wall, down there,
Close after it was closed.
about
Oh, look at that spider.
15 years ago.
Oh, shit.
I think it was 2003.
Hey,
There were 3 prostitutes that were murdered and stuffed into that hole. We don't know how far it goes in. We don't really know what's on the other side. And we really don't have the resources to find out what is on the other side.
isn't the
So,
safest choice?
we're getting ready to do an EVP. We have a lantern set up that Brendan brought. We've never made it to the back of the tunnel before. We were here 2 years ago, and we ran out because we heard something. Brendan just almost knocked over his camera because he's a klutz.
Yep. You know what they say about big feet?
Oh my, I'm leaving.
Big sock.
Hardest foot to control. And the EVP recorder is right here. And we're gonna go ahead and ask some questions.
Probably use the footage from your camera mainly for this.
Well, either way.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter.
We can have them in like a
Okay.
split screen type deal. Alright, so let's just like leisurely sit down and seem as non-threatening as possible.
Sit down in the best way we can. Oh, fuck.
You just lost the, yeah.
I thought I broke the clip off and I felt really horrible. I'm sorry.
There's like no place to like
Just squat.
Do you want my tire?
That actually looks pretty cool.
I'm just gonna stand
Okay.
up.
That's pretty awesome actually.
Alright.
Did you want to take a look at it?
Alright.
I'll face my fear when it's like this.
Be careful with the spider.
I'm going to, just don't look.
We just finished up our EVP in the tunnel. It's a lot darker in here than it looks on camera.
However, it would be very dark in here if it was nighttime.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
So if you look in, it's probably just the drawing in the way back.
But with the smoke, you see the two lines. I thought they were sleeves in a person, and I kind of had a little stroke. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, the way those lines come down from the end of the tunnel.
Ooh, scared me a little bit.
It's like Slender Man. So how you doing, Brendan?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm not entirely creeped out. Then again, I wasn't here when you guys saw something.
Entirely is the modifier.
Huh?
Entirely is the modifying word here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for something, so I'm a little creeped out.
This must be...
But... Oh, this must be that other cell.
Wait. This looks more like a... I thought it was a well. Looks like a well.
Well, what do you know?
All right, I'm going in.
Wait, no.
You are...
No,
Wait.
Move. Brendan, move.
No, this is what I was doing.
Brendan, no. Move the camera. We're not having your camera drop it. Move.
Sorry for the upside down shot. Oh, hey. This looks like it used to be a well, but I don't...
Looks like it used to be a well, but I don't... I mean, you can see the circular
You can tell it's a well. Had to. Guys, see this? I'm pretty sure this is where that air vent would have came out of. Or maybe that was it. And it just filled in with debris. And,
No, that's where the air vent would come out of.
oh, yeah.
Look at all those chickens. Look at all those poisonous flowers.
Look at all those
I don't even know what plant you're talking about. The white ones? I don't know.
With no coat. Now that's gonna be the joke. Alright, so this seems to be the end for Rutland today. I'm gonna try to take a video on our way out.
Yeah.
God, that is beautiful!